Hi, this is Elizabeth Randall, and this is the sheep brain dissection video for Bio 235 Fall. So firstly, this is the sheep's brain, and I'm going to be pointing out the frontal, the frontal portion of the brain. This is the parietal portion, left and right. This right here is the temporal, and then of course you have the, holy cow, the occipital to the back. The gyrus, which is an outward fold surface of the cerebral cortex, or these folds right here. And then the sulcus is a furrow on the brain that is less deep than a fissure, so you can see those right through here. The longitudinal fissure, which is here, separates the left and right hemispheres of the cerebral hemispheres, and the lateral sulcus, which is here, separates the temporal lobe from the parietal lobe. And see, it's not quite nearly as large as it is in humans. Moving on, we have the cerebellum, which in humans would be below the brain, but because the spinal cord of the sheep is parallel to the ground and their spinal lines, because they're a four-legged creature, it is straight out. The medulla oblongata is here, and this is the pons. Okay, moving on, we are looking at the olfactory bulb, the olfactory tract, which is right through here, the optic nerves, which are up here, see right there, the optic chiasm, which is right here, the cerebral peduncle, which is in the center over here, the hypophysis, which is otherwise known as the pituitary gland, which is right below here. It's right this little brown right there. Okay, so the ocular motor nerve is right here. You can see that right there. Then we have the trochlear nerve, which is these little branched out over here. The trigeminal nerve, which is here, and the abducens, which is at the top of this little structure here. So now we're going to separate gently the hemispheres, left from right, hopefully without cutting our fingers off. Very, very gently. Without destroying the tissue internally. Get in there. Okay, right there. In viewing the midbrain, we separated the two hemispheres of the cerebral cortex and also the occipital region. So this is the corpora quadrigemina right here. And then you have the superior and inferior cocci. And inside right there is the pineal body. Okay, now we are going to take a sagittal section of the sheep's brain. Thank goodness this is a very sharp scalpel. Sorry. Yuck. I'll try and do this without destroying it. Bone there. Okay. So moving on, this is the cerebrum right here. The corpus callosum is right here, this white area. This is the fornix, and in here is the lateral ventricle. The intermediate mass of thalamus is here, and the cerebral peduncle is here, which is anterior to the mammary gland. Right here is the pons, and then this is the medulla oblongata. The fourth ventricle is right here. The corpora quadrigemina is right here. This is the cerebellum with arbor vitae. You can see the little white trees, and those are veins that are through the cerebellum. And the pineal body is again right here.